Welcome to a very special edition of Wall of Sound Up Against the Wall with our coverage from the very first ever Download Festival here in Australia. It happened on March 24 in Melbourne and featured the likes of Korn, Prophets of Rage, Limp Bizkit, Arch Enemy, Northlane, Clowns, High Tension and a shitload more of other bands who finally came to Australia and their own backyard for a large-scale heavy music festival, something we've been lacking here in Australia since 2015. Joining myself backstage at the event was the long red-headed Todd Gingell. And if you attended on the day, you might have seen our grey nomad photographer Mick Goddard getting around too. You can check out all the action, my review and the gallery from the event at wallofsoundau.com. But this podcast is going to get you up close to some of your favourite artists from the day. We caught up with Bad Cop to find out if they get any trouble with the police because of their name.
You know, legal stuff in the wrong state, but we deserved it.
The guys from Sabaton stopped by and told us the onstage accident that happened to them recently.
And he was like, oh shit, he's faking real good. Haha, very nice.
Nick from Northlane tells us the one artist he can't fucking stand.
She's a successful artist and I can't discredit that, but it creates a feeling within me that truly makes me uncomfortable.
And Valentino from Of Mice and Men plays a classic game with us.
Kiss, marry, fuck. Good Charlotte, neck deep, or Northlane.
All that and more still to come, but let's officially kick it off with the very first headliners of Download Festival in Australia. This is Korn's Make Me Bad on Wall of Sound Up Against the Wall, the Download edition.
Watching the rise and fall of my Hey, this is Jimmy and Luke from Ocean Grove.
And you're listening to Wall of Sound, Up Against the Wall.
Wall of Sound Up Against the Wall backstage at Download, the very first one in Australia, and fucking Ocean Grove got to play it, boys.
Amazing.
We did. Hard.
I just want to say we went out there before and holy shit, everyone who's a fan of music was there watching you. They might not necessarily have been a fan of Ocean Grove, but they walked away going, that was fucking sick. Is that exciting to hear?
Mate, that's a great beat up to have. But I think, you know, it's a great opportunity for us. If people don't know us, maybe, especially with the older bands that are playing, maybe they haven't even been to a gig, you know, in years and years, they've rocked up early. And yeah, maybe they've seen a band and they go, mate, I haven't looked into younger bands or the bands that are up and coming. And there's still a band doing it like they did back in the day. And yeah, hopefully we can convert a couple people if they didn't know us or if they were on the fence. And, you know, there was obviously our fans were there because there's plenty of sing-alongs and it seems like plenty of people knew it and they were getting down early in the rain and just
they loved it, and that's the best thing about it. And one of the things I wanted to talk about with you guys is you've just gone fucking gangbusters. I mean, last year one of the best shows I saw you guys supporting was Architects. They were amazing. You were almost up there with them as well, because normally you see people come along and do support shows and they're alright, you know, a lot of people go away not really talking about them, but you guys absolutely fucking killed it. And then from there you've, I won't say neglected Australia, but you've gone overseas to go infiltrate international fans and bring them on board too. Have you noticed much of the international fans like digging your work as much as we are here?
Man, it was definitely a thing where we wanted to, you know, push to those American and those European fans. And we also didn't want to like pull away from the Australian fan base. But
that's it.
I think today proves that
it's also about giving, it's all about timing, and it's about giving the people that have listened to the record time to go away and learn it. And yeah, like it's, I mean, you could say neglected or whatever, but you know, there's also, it's our first time going overseas, and like you need to do that. And make sure that all these people around the world that are checking us out, we're building that up, and you know, we'll come across, we'll do this tour with Limp Bizkit, we'll do another tour. You know, they're not forgotten about it at all. It's just sometimes like letting things breathe. You know, if we've done 3 or 4 tours since, people will be going like, mate, will we come out to Download today? We've seen that band playing Corner Hotel or, you know, 170 Russell or, you know, only a couple of weeks ago. So for us, it was also about going, what we've got is special, and sometimes having that little breather in between things. When you come back and know what people are they're just charging for it. And I think that's what we've got here in, man, we love playing in Australia. It's also given us a good lesson as musos, just to say, we've played in Europe, we've played in America for 7 weeks. Come back to Australia, we've learned so much. We're better as mates, and like it also makes us really cherish the opportunity to come and play a festival like this, where people are fans and people know us, and you know the accent, the banter, it's great, and
it's like being back on home soil again.
Yeah.
It's fucking going nuts. I mean, look, your fans are calling you right now to try and get...
That is not a fan, mate. That is his mate going, come on, mate, come around here, come to this dark corner.
There are a lot of dark corners right here in fucking Melbourne, which is nuts. But look, I wanted to talk about the fact that Ocean Grove got your name from...
Our friend perhaps skateboarding there once
in
his lifetime.
Yeah, there is a poignant and quite serious story to it, I guess. But basically, mate, when you're 16, anything you do, any name you come up with, it's not going to be that intelligent you know what I mean? It's not going to be amazing. But Ocean Grove's a good name, and it basically just means the point between your responsibilities and like your leisure, your getaway. Because that's what it was physically. We always used to holiday on that point. So Melbourne, Lawn, or Melbourne and everything.
See, the reason why I want to go with this is because Toddy's been to Ocean Grove quite a few times, and I myself am from Queensland, haven't been down here unless it's for a music festival.
Fuck yeah.
So for those like me who haven't been to Ocean Grove before, what's it like down there that made these guys get inspired and name the band after it?
Oh man, it's like the most beautiful place. Like I think it's got probably a great spot in my heart, because I went there for like 20 years, like every school holidays. I met all my best mates down there.
Man, that's
in
it.
a caravan park right next to the beach, exploring the sand dunes, just being young and free and shit.
Yeah,
so,
that's it. Well, I mean, that's totally the whole thing. For me, it was the other side of the bay. It was more down Sorrento, Rye, that way. And like, that's the thing. But yeah, exactly. Yeah. And playing the golf course, it's right there. Yeah. But the thing is that's what it is. It's like, and for me and for us, it was the same. It was just like that thing of going there when you're young, and that's your memories. And like, I think that's just what we want music to be. We want it to be our memories and that little getaway place for us, because at the end of the day, you know, everyone's got their things they need to worry about, and if we can get up on a stage and if we can escape for a bit and have get lost in this world of
being
music,
old responsibilities and like paying taxes and fucking
that's
shit like
it.
that.
And at the end of the day, that is what we want music to be, an escape for us or our fans. And we don't have grandiose ideas and we never did, of what we want this band to be, because we started years and years ago, mate. And like, we just wanted this band to be a good little vessel for us to see a bit of the world and hang out with mates and people, you know, our mates, to just go, fuck, we're proud of you, you know, you're representing us, and that's it.
You're in a great band, you have a great sound. First of all, new music on the way anytime soon?
We're
Within 12 months.
But that's the thing, is when you have the ability to record your own music, you're constantly writing. Yeah. You know what I mean? Everyone has the ability, and nowadays with a home studio being such a thing, everyone has the ability to write music. So
it's coming, but it's coming in our sweet ass time.
Yeah.
Once you get over the fact that the Rhapsody tapes was just such a fucking absolute phenomenon behind it, Australians loved it up, the US, the European fans have loved it too, so I guess we're in that situation of we want more from you guys.
Yeah,
like,
100%.
you teased us, so now let's get past the foreplay and get to the actual thing.
And mate, that's what a great position to be. I hope we can have this interview in 1 or 2 years' time, once that music is out, and just be going, how good.
Great, and we'll look back on this moment and go, how fucking awesome was that?
Yeah, sweet. Or maybe just, you know, our wit's still with us.
All right, Ocean Grove, thank you so much for the chat, guys.
Cheers, mate. Take it sleazy.
Sweet shoujo, medication. march in 1,000 years. See you looking at me with the ice cold stare. Opposing machines placed up in the air. Revolting kids, you know what? Vanishing, remain on nowhere. There's no movement, makes clarity that much more scarce. Have you heard about the machines floating up in the air? What am I? Another break in the program. What am I? A mental blueprint in my lap. What am I? A fragile structure to collapse. What am I? Transcendence visual for all to enlist. My hands and please tell me you understand. We'll take your future with the journey through it. It's just so red. And if I can explain the doctrines, leave the difference is forgotten. There'll be much for us to discuss. Looking at the guy with the ice cold stare. I see you looking at me with the ice cold stare. Was it curiosity that brought you here? We haven't changed that much in 1,000 years. I see you looking at me with the ice cold stare. It's the appeal of the walls around me, saying softly, you know it's above me. It's the appeal of the walls around me, saying softly, I know it's above me. It's the appeal of the walls around me, saying softly, I know it's above me. It's the appeal of the walls around me, saying softly, I know it's above me.
Hey, this is Clowns.
And you're listening to Wall of Sound Up Against the Wall. Did we do that correctly?
You did.
Fuck yeah! We're a professional band.
Well, I've got this sickening feeling that we've all been mesmerized. From staring too long into your uncontrolling eyes. And I've got this other feeling that we're gonna pay the price of wanting to pay on the heart to fucking pass this time, but falling my trust into the unknown. Will you euthanize me? Follow myself as every wonder.
You're listening to Wall of Sound, Up Against the Wall.
Well, hi, I'm Todd, everyone. Thanks
Hi,
for
Todd.
chatting to Wall of Sound. Thanks for playing before as well, because it was fucking awesome. No, it was great. And I think you guys kind of lucked out by being on that Avalanche stage, hey? Because there was probably, I think anyone who plays on that and everyone's trying to avoid the rain might get a couple of unfamiliar faces in to watch their band just by...
I mean, I'd like to think that some people were there to see us as
Yeah,
well.
one could argue that, yeah.
Mother Nature had our back.
Thank God. Thank you, Mother Nature. Yeah.
Those kids up the front certainly were. They were fucking crazy. It was awesome.
keep you all dry.
Nah, it was fun. Yeah.
Bloody oath. Some folks up the back like, oh yeah, well fuck, there's rain and I could also watch a band, so that's
Totally.
great. And you yourself said the crowd was fucking massive. That's awesome. You probably played to plenty of big crowds at other festivals overseas and stuff.
Great turnout.
Not
Yeah.
many in Melbourne, surprisingly, which is cool. It's awesome to do it in Melbourne.
Yeah, for sure.
Because, that's where we should be doing it, really.
Yeah. The hometown's got your back.
travel all the way to Europe to do it.
Where no one came to a gig, you were saying, with Bad Cop somewhere. Where was it? In Germany or
That
something?
was in Schweinfurt.
Yes,
That's the Stadtbahnhof.
I'm so sorry, I forgot that.
Well, the hospitality was wonderful.
It really was, yeah. An excellent tofu curry upstairs and a very nice band room apartment, but nobody came to the show. It was us, Pears, and Bad Cop. And we had all played Grows Rock with each other like 2 or 3 days beforehand. And then, rock up to the Stadtbahnhof and fucking no one cares.
You've got another band there, at least the other band
Yeah,
will watch you.
but I did learn a very interesting technique on how to draw a vagina from Jenny.
Would you
from
like to
Back
show
Up,
us?
Back Up.
I'll take a photo and-
I will show you. Once we're done with this interview, I'll show you.
Please.
We'll take a video, and you got to put it on Wall of Sound because more people need to know.
Definitely.
People think that it's hard to draw a dick. It's hard to draw a vagina, but it's actually really not. They just need to be educated, and I'm happy to pass this education on.
Definitely. Dicks are played out now anyway, really. Let's face it, everyone draws a dick, don't they?
Yeah, it's a fucking go-to, but you know what? There's other genitalia out there, and let's draw them on walls all over the world.
Couldn't agree more. I do have something to discuss with you a couple of years ago. Well, I was actually talking to Craig and Auntie from the Bennies quite recently. We were just chin-wagging away. I'm like, I've seen you guys a bunch of times before. I actually saw you in Nimbin, and they were both like, what the fuck, you were at that show? Like, it had reached some kind of mythical proportions in their mind. Do you remember that show, although it might be under the circumstances difficult
Not
to
at all.
remember?
Don't remember.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a dream, wasn't it?
Yeah,
I thought
think
that
so,
was a lucid dream.
It was some kind of bizarre dream we all had together in some kind of unified consciousness somewhere.
I think, I'm searching the deepest, darkest depths of my brain, and I've got some vague memories.
Yeah. I've got a flash of a very old man in a bucket hat getting on stage to do puppetry of the penis.
Oh, he did too. Yeah. We like a bit of nudity.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
We met a very lovely man called Wombi.
Wombi.
Yeah. He was really nice. Because we played in Nimbin recently as well.
Oh, great.
And Hanny was in the band by this point. And we met a lovely man by the name of Wombi.
Yeah, Wombi was having a great time.
Yeah.
Was he the guy, the bearded dude, running it, or was he just some other
What
guy?
was Wombi doing?
I thought he was just enjoying
I
the...
think he was just having a good time. You're listening, Wombi. We haven't forgotten.
Yeah, we love you. We're doing a t-shirt in your honor.
For the uninitiated, there was chickens, it was BYO. It was BYO everything, indoors and out.
And so many kids.
So many kids. There was a 9-year-old crowd surfing the whole time.
That's what I thought was really cool. And it was a Wednesday night. It's really just a testament to the social climate of Nimbin, really.
Yeah,
It's very different to any city. That was the first time I'd ever been to Nimbin, and it kind of is shocking as someone who's as a fucking white person who's grown up in one of the major cities to go there and shit, this is our country, but it's fucking beautiful, isn't it? I don't even smoke weed, but I've been back a couple of times just to holiday because it's so beautiful.
Such a cool place. Good skate park.
Yeah, good. There is a good skate park, isn't there? Yeah.
But it's very bright colours. It's very fitting.
I feel like we had a pretty good, there was a good bakery there, wasn't there?
Yeah, there was.
Oh, yeah.
The food was great.
Yeah. It has to be, really, doesn't it? Considering
Do you remember what else was really, obviously aside from all the tourist shops where you buy your cool hippie stuff, but food there was real good from what I remember.
Veggie food.
Yeah, really good veggie food. And those hemp seed mango shakes that you can get.
Yeah.
And I had some very lovely woman explained to me for about an hour how my body has been deprived of endocannabinoids and I must have these, and for some unexplained reason, I was very entrenched in this conversation. And I was like, oh my God, I need to get my endocannabinoids. So I ate hemp seeds for 3 months after that.
You certainly did. I remember that.
Yeah, I do. And they're great for people on vegetarian diets too, because they're high in iron and all that shit.
I think as a birthday present a few years ago, you gave me some hemp seeds.
I did. They're a great present. They're very nutritious. I was just looking after your folate levels.
I can assure you my cannabinoid levels are very good.
Yeah.
It's like half and half, like a advertisement to go to Nimbin tourism, and half and half like a health kick thing.
Yeah. And I get our other sources of cannabinoids.
Don't we all?
Different method.
All right. Well, we won't keep you. I know you guys got a bunch of other interviews. Please spruik yourself. Say some cool shit about what Clans are doing, what's coming up. We'll tell the world. What do you got going? What's next?
Honey, tell us all.
Tell the world. Tell them how we're the greatest band in the world.
Yeah, we got some pretty sick shows coming up.
Fuck yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Yeah, come to them.
Go see Clowns. Listen to Clowns.
All the shows we just didn't mention there.
Yeah. You can message us on our Facebook page and say something like, when's the next show? Or do you have information on upcoming events? It's my favorite thing to sit there and constantly reply to. I'm thinking about getting an auto reply on our message page, and it'll be like, what do you want to know? When's the next gig? What's the set time? Blah, blah, blah. And every single click is just going to go to the Google homepage.
Yeah. Hey, Clowns, thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you, Wall of Sound. That was fun.
Hey, this is Stacy and Jenny from Bad Cop,
And you're listening to
Wall of Sound.
Up Against the Wall.
It's been a while, but I'm coming back again. Experience all I am. Diametric, I can't remember when. I thought I'd never give a damn. I delusive all agree. Stronger each day, making my way out of retrograde. Like a blue jay, soared from the gray, out of retrograde. I no longer get my fix from manipulative tricks that I played on everyone. Grateful and able, I'm healthy and I'm stable. Visioning my direction, when I only just begun. Stronger each day, making my way out of retrograde. Like a blue jay, soared from the gray, out of retrograde. They were the darkest times of my life, when I newfound confidence. Sick of living just by the night. Now I'm giving proof, I'm choosing to be powerful, believing in myself and after all. Stronger each day, making my way out of retrograde. Like a blue jay, soared from the gray, out of retrograde. Stronger each day, making my way out of retrograde. Like a blue jay, soared from the gray, out of retrograde.
Wall of Sound, Up Against the Wall.
Stacey and Jenny of Bad Cop, thank you so much for chatting to us.
Yeah, for sure.
And for coming about 16,500 kilometres around the earth to play for us as well.
Thanks for wanting us to come
Yeah.
Oh, right.
16,000 kilometers around the earth.
Was it a tough journey? Are you all right?
No.
It was really easy.
It was easy. It was like we thought it would be gnarly. Everything's great.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
We slept. I don't think we felt really even that jet lagged. Huh?
Nope.
Did you get rained on much this morning getting here? Was it like difficult?
Yeah, it was difficult
But
this
it's
morning,
okay.
but it's great.
You guys looking resplendent considering you got poured on all morning and just played a hard, fast punk rock gig as well, you know.
I appreciate that.
Resplendent is a great word. Okay.
Resplendent, yeah. There you go. Tuck it in.
You have beautiful mane.
Thank
Your
you.
mane.
It's great. I won the hair birth lottery. I got it from my pa, but he was in the military and he always had like short back and sides. So I have to someone has to do it.
Live
you
it
know.
out for him.
Exactly.
Justice.
Yes, I know,
Yeah.
because he would never do it because he'd probably have a nervous breakdown if he had. So I suppose everyone's talking about the Warped Tour at the minute and how it's kind of like finishing up and stuff. You guys were recently just on it.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the Warped Tour now closing up? Is it sad days or did you think it was time?
I think
it was. I think it was
time.
probably time. I think it had a really great run. I
Yeah.
think that it's a great way for bands to learn the ropes, because that's a tough tour. You know,
Yeah.
like
Right.
if you could survive that tour and your band doesn't break up, and you know what I mean? Like, it's a tough one. Then that's called paying dues.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
It's great, and it's like as Kevin has made it, is like a microcosm of the world, really, in that festival. You've got things that really go against each other, like a pro-life tent against a Planned Parenthood tent.
Yeah.
In the same,
Yeah.
So it's like kind of forcing people to talk, which is a really cool thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's like kind of like a World's Fair of live music.
Yeah, it really is. That is true.
Yeah,
But-
for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, nothing should really go on forever, like human life
Nothing
included.
does.
you
Sure.
know?
The only constant is change, as they say.
Yeah.
That's it. So that's very so you just think it's like it's run its course. It's all good. But you had fun on it. You didn't break up.
No, we had a great time. 2 weeks into it, though, I looked at Jenny with that stare, and I was like, I don't think I can do this.
Enough.
I'm glad we did it.
Yeah.
So,
Oh my God, I am too. Like the bands that we became friends with on that tour, we will be close buds with for
Yeah,
life.
awesome. And like, I mean, if you've been on the Warped Tour, you're in the upper echelons of like globally recognized touring. and like punk
Totally.
rock.
That's the thing. That's paying dues, man. It's like you go and do that tour, it kind of solidifies you as the real deal.
Yeah, definitely. And with the name like Bad Cop, have you ever received bad cop stuff happen to you as a result of your name?
We've
as a result of the
gotten in
name?
trouble for legal stuff in the wrong state, but we deserved it.
It wasn't just pertaining
We
to the name.
totally earned it. Yeah.
Most of the time when we get pulled over or something.
It's because AJ's brown and he's sitting up front.
Yeah. And maybe driving a little too fast.
Yeah.
With a cowboy hat on.
With too many dream catchers in the window.
Too many dream
not
catchers.
Keeping a low profile.
You shouldn't get pulled over for being black and wearing a cowboy hat, though. That's still very unfair.
It happens in Nebraska. Yeah.
Nebraska.
They're not from here. Get them. Yeah.
How
So
about California? Is it a bit more even-handed?
California's radical.
Oh, yeah, it's radical, but I think that some areas are still like, again, AJ doesn't want to drive to PV in his truck because he will get pulled over.
Yeah.
Thanks to showing Stevie how to draw a vagina. I was saying before on stage, he was like raving about you guys. You're in some place in Germany, and no one came to the show.
Yeah.
And he was drawing a dick, and you were like,
We thought
"No,
it was
sir."
a good show.
Yeah. Well, that's
Well, we all became friends. We slept in a
A really sketchy,
it was like a room with like 15 bunk beds in it,
Yeah.
and we all slept. Hares, us, and clowns all slept together.
awesome. Those guys in the interview before were like, "No, we had like this lovely bed, and like it wasn't a sketchy 15 bunk thing."
Oh, she had her own room actually.
I was super sick.
She was like, no, but I had a good time. It was a good night.
Awesome. They quarantined you, did you say? for
Yeah,
that?
we had a TM that's very responsible, and he was like, "You don't get to party. You got to go to bed." And I was like, "But okay."
It was so fun though. That's when we broke down hard with those guys. So
Yeah, awesome.
really cool to come here and like been playing with Stevie the whole week.
Yeah,
so
for
it's so
sure.
great. Yeah.
Seeing them all over.
Are you sleeping on their floor or anything, or is it all like another big?
Dude, they got us hotels.
Yeah.
Like we're stoked. We have like apartments with 2 bedrooms and washer and dryer and
Which
shit.
has
Like
never happened.
we don't get that at home.
Well, it's fucking hard work coming on a world tour, you know? They're going to put you up. Yeah, that's it. I had to drive a truck to Sydney this week for work, and they put me up in a motel, and I'm just some nobody driving a truck, so, you know.
It's a long
if they
drive.
take you out of your
Element.
comfort zone, they
Yeah.
should, you know. put
Very
you in a-
decent.
Thanks, Australia.
Well, now I've got lots of other interviews, so I won't keep you for too much
Sure.
longer. But do please spruik yourselves. What's coming up? What's going on? What's the lowdown on
We're
Bad Cop,
yeah.
Bad Cop?
Doing a run with the Smoking Popes.
I don't know if you've ever heard of
At
them, but they're
home.
amazing.
And then we're doing a lot of Europe.
Doing some Pumpkin Drublicks
Awesome,
at Mike's
awesome.
Festival. Yes. And in Europe.
And then we're doing Europe again. We're doing a bunch of festivals and
Yeah.
having a good time all summer.
We're busy. Oh, and it hasn't been announced yet, but we have something big for the fall as well, which is pretty
Right.
cool.
Your fall?
Our
Oh
fall.
yeah, your spring.
Your spring.
Yeah.
Just completely backwards. Oh my gosh.
It's so wrong, isn't it?
It's so weird.
You know, it's like we had Christmas Day. It's like 40 degrees Celsius here. It's like 110 and stuff. Yeah.
Wow.
There is no snow. Yeah.
There's no
No,
snow,
but
yeah.
they still people put the shit up like they fake snow and stuff. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? Cut out this
Why are we
contrived weirdness.
pretending?
Yeah.
Cut
Was
the
there
shit.
snow in Jerusalem at the time?
No.
Probably.
Yeah.
I think it all came from a coke ad or something way back in the day or something.
yeah.
Anyway.
Making up stories for his kid, just couldn't stop talking.
All right, cool. Well, we'll call it quits. I know you guys have got lots more to do today.
Okay.
Jenny, Stacey, thank
Yeah,
you so much for
thank
stopping
you,
by and chatting to
dude.
Wall of Sound.
Yeah,
Hope
yeah.
to see you back here soon.
I hope so.
Hello. Oh yeah, I'm a nightmare, and you're my dream come true. No matter where I go, I'll run sweet just to you. Yeah, I'm a nightmare. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm a nightmare, but you know that I love you, and that you can count on me to be true. I know you know that I know I'm a pain in the go. Oh, Rosie, just to you, yeah, I'm a nightmare, and you're my dream come true. No matter where I go. Oh, Rosie, just to you, yeah, I'm a nightmare. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm a nightmare.
Hey, this is Valentino from A Mice and Men, and you're listening to Wall of Sound Up Against the Wall.
Wall of Sound up against the wall backstage at Download 2018, the very first one, and I've got Tino from Of Mice and Men. How does that feel being on the very first lineup for this music festival in Australia?
Amazing, man. Like, we don't get to come out to Australia enough. It's actually been 3 years since we've last been here. And, I mean, from that crowd, it looks like everybody has not only missed Of Mice and Men, but missed loud live music.
The one thing I've noticed going out there so far, which you would see like every time you get on stage and play, is just the fact that we have a touring festival in Australia again. Or by touring festival, I mean a big music festival like this.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, we were always, so happy to be a part of the Soundwave Festival. And now with Download, we actually played our very first Download last year in Donington, UK. And, we were totally taken aback. Download is something that, being from Southern California, like, we had like Warped Tour and like like that's kind of it.
Yeah, exactly.
So like growing up, like we didn't have these massive rock and metal festivals where, you know, people would camp or like they, you know, they're coming out and just having huge headliners. I'm talking like, look who's out here. It's fucking Korn. It's Prophets of Rage. It's NoFX. Like it's Suicidal Tendencies, Limp Bizkit. The lineup is stacked today. It's like I was telling one of the earlier interviews. It's like it's my dream lineup. Like it's absolutely insane. Like people always say, like, oh, 15-year-old me would be like so stoked right now. It's like, no, 30-year-old me's pumped.
Exactly, and that's it.
I made it here.
The kid inside you never dies. And with that said, you were a kid back in the day, and now you're sharing a stage with these fucking heroes.
Absolutely,
you are rightfully, like, there's kids out there who are 15. No, sorry, there's kids out there who are 18 who are looking up and going, you're the Limp Bizkit to what you were back in the day. Yeah.
And it's so crazy. And for us, those bands were that to us. And I feel like even though we're just now meeting them and like befriending them and becoming peers with them, you know, growing up, they taught us a lot about music in general. You know, they wrote very visceral, raw, angry, every kind of emotion that is, you know, in a lot of ways, that's what rock and metal is all about. It's not about cookie cutter going out and having a party. It's like, it's talking about shit that you don't want to talk about, that you have to, because you got to let it out somehow. And we always honed in on that, and I feel like there's no question why we're here, because it's exactly the reason of our fans love our music for that sense, because we are honest about what we do, and we are honest about what we write about, because these songs that we perform are our life, and that's why we are performing them.
And the thing that I love about it is because the band has gone through so much shit over the years. More recently, you've downgraded. You've become 5-piece, 4-piece, 4-piece. I can't count. I failed maths. But with that said, it's like a new not exactly a new direction of the band, but a new phase of the band. And with that said, having witnessed you guys on stage right now, the last time I saw you was back in the days when you had Austin in the band.
Yeah.
You can't compare it now to what it was back then.
Course,
because it's so good.
And that was the thing too, is that there is no comparison. You know, it was always going to be different. And I think the big thing with Of Mice and Men is we live our band name. The best laid plans of Mice and Men often go awry. This is not the only member change to have happened to Of Mice and Men. It's happened a lot, actually, and over the years. And the best laid plans of Mice and Men often go awry. And you can plan and do it till the cows come home. But at the end of the day, change is going to happen. And how you deal with that change is how you will come out. And if you are empowering and you defy those odds, you defy the limitations that are set for you, whether you set them for yourself, because it starts as an internal battle. And the reality is that you have to dig deep in yourself to kind of like reignite that flame. And really the fact that we're still playing shows and then we get to play old music and new music and having thousands and thousands of people in Australia that are circle pitting and crowd surfing, and you know, like it's just so amazing to be able to experience that, and it's because I think that we are honest and we learn from honest bands, and we learned through their textbooks, which is their album and their linear notes, you know, and it's just so cool to finally be a part of it, because if you're a musician, you're a part of it.
Exactly. It doesn't matter if you wrote one song or 100 songs.
Exactly.
You're in it to express how you feel. And if someone relates to that song, you've made that emotional connection and changed one person's life.
Exactly. And I didn't start playing music to change people's lives, but music changed my life, and I think it could change other people's life. And if people will listen to my music and feel that same way, well then, you know, it's got to be one of the most gratifying feelings ever. There's nothing, I don't think there's anything more special in the world to share your most visceral feelings and have people say, I know what that feels like. I feel that. That's what I feel. Thank you for saying it. Thank you for sharing that with me, because we're just human, man. Like, it's funny, people will be like, oh yeah, you guys are famous, or you guys are celebrities or rock stars, and we're like, no. We are fans of music that just have a pretty kick-ass job. You know, like for us, like we are just like the fans out there. Like I basically snapped my neck earlier, headbanging to Gojira in the crowd.
And that's the thing, like people are there beside you, they recognize you and go, oh, you're Tino from Of Mice and Men, but you're watching the band with me, and fuck, like let's just get together in this moment.
And this rock and roll, this metal, this community, it's important. And the fact that we get to share the stage, that we're even on a main stage brushing elbows with some of these just seriously like heroes and lords of just doing what they did. Like I don't feel like there was too much thought put behind it. It's honest, it's music, that's what it's supposed to be. You're not none of these bands fucking made music to like, oh, we're gonna be big
and
or
be famous. That's the
We
intention.
want to be
yeah.
a big band. Like Mice and Men never said that.
Yep.
I'll bet Korn never said that. I'll bet Prophets of Rage, the Rage Against the Machine guy, I'll bet they never said that. All music is you do your thing and you do you, and people will listen. If you're honest enough about it and you're passionate enough about it, people will hear it, you know, and music is an amazing thing like that, and I dedicated my life to it many, many, many years ago. And I mean, it's brought me everywhere, and that's the very first download in Australia.
And look, observation that I made earlier on today was watching you on stage. The song is going nuts. Obviously, everyone playing guitar, going bass, they're jumping around left, right, and centre. The big camera comes on you, and you're just sitting there. You're not breaking your sweat. You are having the best time of your fucking life,
man.
and literally got to that point where, you know, you think back to one of your first gigs where you played as hard as you could. You come off stage, you've got cramps, you're sweating all over. Nowadays, is it easier for you to get on there, just bash around and fucking walk off stage and go, you know what, I don't feel tired anymore?
I mean, I was definitely exhausted. I actually threw up off stage right when I got off. It takes a lot of work, man. I'm moving all my limbs. But no, I mean, I have fun. Like, the thing with music is you try not to think about it. Because when you start to think about it, then you start questioning yourself. And like, if I, like, dude, sometimes I'll be playing drums and I'll be like, oh shit, where did I put my toothpaste? Wait, why am I thinking about my damn toothpaste right now? Like you just have these moments where it's like, what the hell's even going on? No. Just focus on the music.
What you need to do, yeah.
And so today was really fun, and we had a really good time, and it's been 3 years since we've been to Australia last, and you know, it feels good. And to me, I've been playing drums I did the math earlier, it's like 18 years. And it's just amazing to think that from being an instrument, I literally learned drums for fun. Like I can play many, many other instruments, and I'm classically trained in a lot of instruments. And drums was the instrument that I just learned to have fun. Because you pick up 2 drumsticks, how hard can it fucking be? 18 years later, playing drums every night, and it becomes like second nature, you know? It becomes something that you don't really think about, especially with songs that, you know, we've written and rehearsed many, many times. It's a lot of it's muscle memory. So like sometimes I'll go harder if I really need like to like let it out, you know. It's a very raw, drums is a very raw and it's a very emotional instrument because it's so resilient on how you hit it. And if you hit it soft and whack and you got this little twinkle toe, drums aren't going to sound good. You got to beat them up. You got to hit them real hard, and that's how I learned how to play drums. And so it just becomes kind of like second nature.
Your body goes into autopilot.
Exactly, and I try not to think about it, and even like I love talking with drummers and other bands. Like I was kicking it with Mario from Gojira, and I was watching him warm up, and I was just thinking like, man, that's so sick. Like I should try warming up like that. Where it's like, you know, like I try not to think about it, because if I start overthinking it, then I'm like, oh shit, how's my performance gonna? No. I just try and shut my brain off, get up there and do what I know how to do, because I've been doing it for my whole life. Fuck it.
Well, look, the evidence enough was clear in your performance. Loving the direction that you guys are going, and the new album is fucking amazing. If you haven't got it, jump on it right now.
Defy.
Before we go, we want to do something fun with you right now. I'm pretty sure you've had all these interview questions where people have asked you, what's the album like? What's this song about? Yep. Let's ask you a really fucking hard question from the really hard and inappropriate question box. You get to randomly pick something from here and answer honestly as possible.
Okay. Kiss, marry, fuck. Good Charlotte, Neck Deep, or Northlane? Okay. I would kiss Good Charlotte. I would marry Northlane because they're fucking badass. And if I could listen to Northlane for the rest of my life, I'd be happy. And I'd definitely fuck Neck Deep because they're hot.
All right, well, let's get a fucking couch in here and we'll get some porn music later on. We'll make that shit
actually,
happen.
our dressing rooms are right next to each other, too. So funny enough, we were just hanging out with Neck Deep like a whole bunch. So I was like, yeah.
All right, well, get back there, do a nudie run if they ask what it's for. It was for this interview right here. Tino of Mice Men, thank you so much, man. Appreciate that.
Thank you so much. Thank you guys for listening. Check out Defy. Check out the next time we're coming to Australia out of micetickets.com. It's not booked yet, but it will be.
Excellent. Looking forward to that one.
Awesome.
is Nic from Northlane, and you're listening to Wall of Sound Up Against the Wall.
Wall of Sound Up Against the Wall backstage at Down Low 2018, the first one in Australia, and these guys got to play it and fucking killed it. Nic from Northlane, mate. Fucking fantastic effort out there.
Thank you, thank you.
Look, and it must be a very special occasion for you guys because today is the first anniversary of Mesmer getting surprise released last year.
Yeah, it's pretty cool to be able to play today on the anniversary of Mesmer.
So the past year has just been nothing but a fucking, absolutely huge adventure for you guys. You've done tours in Australia, you've gone overseas, and this is officially your final show in Australia for the foreseeable future.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, we're taking some time off after this, but it's been fun to play a show like this as the last show of the year in Australia for us.
So a good final farewell from everyone until you can stand to see Australian crowds face to face again, that kind of deal?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Alright, so with you guys taking this time off, obviously for those who don't know, you're going overseas, you're doing a stack of shows left, right and centre, and then you come back, chill out for a bit and then get into the studio again. Is that kind of the idea?
Well, we're going overseas very soon, going to UK to do Slam Dunk Fest and some other stuff as well, and then we're coming back just to have some time off. I think the last 5 or 6 years we've been away from home more than 6 months, between 6 to 9 months a year. So
Yeah.
it's been a heavy schedule for us, but yeah, I think we've made a lot of ground around the world over these last couple of years, and now's the time where we're just going to take some space and take a step back and sort of focus on ourselves and relax a little bit, take the pressure off. And now's the right time for us to do
And
that.
look, I think it's the right situation for you guys to get into that frame of mind, because you've been smashing it so much, and we've been watching every single minute. I mean, from Marcus joining the band, putting out Mesmer, it's just been Northlane left, right and centre. So do you have those moments where you consciously sit down with the band and go, look, I can't do this anymore, we need to collectively have time off? Or is it like a voting system where it's like 3 against 2 and then you guys can have time off?
No, yeah, I think we are all on the same page when it comes to it, because we all go through the journey together. And when you spend enough time away from home, there comes a point where you're kind of like, all right, well, let's just take it a little bit easier, and that way we can come back with far more energy than we would have if we just kept on grinding. So yeah, at the moment that's our plan, and at the end of the year we go back to Europe again as well.
Yeah,
so.
okay, yeah. So you got a bit of time off in between that.
Yeah.
But look, what do you want to do? What's the one thing that you haven't had the chance to do yet? Obviously, it's been a massive step forward for the band musically, progression-wise. Your sound is just getting better and better with every single album that comes out. But for you, is there something that you want to try that's different, or do you want to tackle like a different style of genre with the band, or is it just going to be exactly the same of what you've done so far, except just offering whatever else you can do to make it sound similar to that style? That was a really fucked up and long question, but in closing, do you want to try something different with Northlane?
I think Northlane just happens really naturally.
Yeah.
We don't really try and force changes. We don't try and force different musical directions. We just go with the flow.
Yep.
And that way, you know, we end up creating music that we really enjoy, and we think that's the best kind of music to write. Is music that we enjoy, and then hopefully our fans will enjoy it as well.
And I guess you could say the Music Critics of Australia, because it's already got your fucking ARIA awards, which, you know, go obviously inside your house, and you look at that every day and go, we're doing something right in order to get 1 or 2 of those.
Yeah, that's always amazing recognition for us, for a metal band in Australia. Like I said, we've done so much work over the last half a decade or more, and yeah, it's nice to have something like that to truly say, you know, well done.
Look, I spoke to Marcus not too long ago, and he said he keeps his in a shelf at home. Is that the same situation for you, or do you use yours as a doorstopper like a lot of bands tend to do over the years?
Yeah, I think it's easy to sort of not to look at it and not take it in. But I have it on our piano at home, both of them next to each other, which is in the living room. So I do see them every time I walk past, and it's always puts a smile on my face.
It's a reminder to go, okay, we need to make some music again at some point soon, so I can turn that into a trio.
Yeah, maybe.
Before we wrap things up today, I wanted to do something special for your anniversary to celebrate. Most people will give you a cake and give you praise.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you a really fucked up question, okay? So what we've got here is a box of really inappropriate questions. Okay. It's stuff you probably wouldn't normally get asked, so I want you to pick in there a bit of a lucky dip and give us your best response that you possibly can.
Okay. What's your least favourite song? Oh, my girlfriend's going to hate me for this, but I'm not going to say song, but I'm just going to say an artist, because I got in an argument with my girlfriend recently about Britney Spears.
Yep.
And Britney Spears is when someone plays Britney Spears, I take it as if they're trying to taunt me.
Okay, right. So it's more torture as opposed to enjoyable.
Straight up torture. It's like I don't really know what it is either. Like, she's a successful artist, and I can't discredit that. But it creates a feeling within me that truly makes me uncomfortable. And if I hear 2 Britney Spears songs in a row, I feel absolutely infuriated. My girlfriend did it to me the other day, and she just stood there and smiled at me, and I was just boiling inside. Like, it was.
So there's no way in hell, in some way, shape or form in the future, ever going to be a Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera collaboration with Northlane?
Hell no.
And that's probably a good thing. The world never sees that in future. But Nic, Northlane, thank you so much. Enjoy your time off, mate, and please try to stay away as long as you can to get yourself recuperated and come back and smash it next year.
Thank you.
Why do we subscribe to a universal threat?
Hey, this is Michael Amon from Arch Enemy, and you're listening to Wall of Sound Up Against the Wall.
Wall of Sound up against the wall. We are backstage right now at Download Festival 2018. Arch Enemy's here. Michael, mate, how are you?
I'm pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's been a big day today. We've gone through 4 seasons in one day so far.
Yeah, I'm gathering that. You know, we just pulled up like about an hour ago, and we've seen sunshine and rain, and yeah.
So are you, like me, regretting wearing jeans today? Or are you, when you get on stage, you don't feel the heat?
Yeah, well, I don't play in shorts, so...
Oh, really?
Well, it's not metal.
Okay, well, I'm obviously doing that wrong. I went out and I invested in camo pants all those years ago because you see everyone wearing them on stage nowadays.
Yeah.
No, okay,
No.
sweet. Well, let's go go back to wearing jeans again and lose some weight and stop chafing. Mate, you've been touring the country so far. Played in Sydney last night.
We did, yeah.
How are people enjoying you down under?
It's great. I mean, we haven't been here for a few years. It's cool to come back. It's the first time that we're here with Elisa, who joined the band in 2014. Last night was sold out in Sydney, and today we're here playing the festival, Download, and then tomorrow is another sold-out show in Brisbane. So it seems like things are, it seems like people are welcoming us.
We've wanted you to come down here and see what Elisa can do when she's fronting the band now.
Yeah, right.
So do you get to take much in when you're here going around Australia, or is it essentially just go play a show, back to the hotel room?
So far it's been like that, yeah. But I mean, like I said, we've been here in the past, and at those times we had like a few days off and stuff like that. We could see a bit more of the sights and stuff like that and experience a bit of the Australian vibe. But today's been kind of rushed, yeah. We've just been rushing from one thing to another here since we landed, yeah.
So obviously once you get on stage and then, do your set, will you be going out tonight, or did it go back to the hotel room? And
probably back to the hotel, because I think we get leaving the hotel like 7 in the morning or something.
Right, yeah. So fire your tour manager for booking you.
This is not what I signed up for. It's not rock and roll.
You're a rock star now, so what you should be doing is playing shows and sleeping as long as possible, and then catch a later flight.
I don't know what's going on. Yeah.
Well, let's talk about the new album. Came out last year, am I correct?
Yeah, it came out September last year.
So what I've seen so far is everyone's loving the music that you guys have put out so far, and they want more and more. Are you finding yourself in a situation where you are already constantly working on new material to please the wanting fans, or is it just your main focus is doing this tour cycle?
Now it's like tour mode, yeah. I do have a few ideas, but it's just bits and pieces now. It's very early days, We're going to be touring well into... there's such a demand now for us touring-wise, so we have to go... It takes us a couple of years to go around the world, a few times. And
of course, you don't want to not get to the places where fans don't get the chance to see this album, because it was such a fantastic release. You want to make sure you get to all the masses before you start working on new stuff?
Yeah, I guess, yeah. It's just one of those things where we don't get to make records as frequently as probably we would like to, because it's a lot of fun to create, write, record. It's a lot of fun. I really enjoy that process. But a lot of the time is spent on the road nowadays. A lot of traveling and
if you get some inspiration, you'll jot down a couple of lines and then come back to it, that kind of thing.
Yeah, that's how it works. Yeah, I mean, I've recorded. Even on the last album, there's riffs that are written in a hotel room in Japan, or at the back of a bus in the States, or at home, wherever, I'll backstage, come up with a little jam thing, we record it quickly on the phone or whatever, and then we take it home, and then we kind of like make more of a proper demo.
Where does the majority of your inspiration come from when writing these songs? Is it on the road, or is it something like when you're in the writing process, you're in a room or away on a holiday, I guess you could say, for a couple of weeks writing? Is that when it all comes into you there?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know as far as I'm the principal songwriter, but, there are other people that write in the band as well. Yeah. But as far as speaking for myself, it's just like I have to be in the right mood, in the right, probably, when it's peace and quiet, that's when I.
When you work best, yeah? When you're away from, do you team up with the other guys, or is it just yourself focusing
just on myself first? I just try to come up with riffs and stuff like that, and then I develop those song ideas. I developed them together with Daniel, who plays drums, and we do a lot of the recording together and stuff like that.
Now, what do you do about creative conflict between the bands? Say, for example, someone has an idea and it's not necessarily going to work with the idea that you have with the song. Is it a brainstorming session to work that out, or is it like, this is what I want, it's got to go this way?
Yeah, I mean, I steer the whole thing the way I want it, yeah. It's been like that since the beginning, so it's my prerogative, I guess.
So it's kind of like you're not just a member of the band, but you're also somewhat of a producer to help assist the sound to get it to the way that it should be and the way that it's going to sound on your album.
Well, it's teamwork, and me and Daniel, who plays drums, we've been doing this together for over 20 years. Yeah. But he really supports my vision, and we share the same vision, I guess, And then, Charlie has also been in the band for a very long time on bass. So, that's the core of the band in that sense. But now we have Elisa in the band as well. She's been, the last 2 albums, she's written about half the lyrics on the album. So that's really cool. She's got a different style. She comes up, she'll do a demo at home, and I'll give her a song, and she kind of like throws something down, sends it over to me or whatever, and it's really different and then we tweak it later, and it's like her ideas are very different to how I would do it, which I think is refreshing. So that's cool.
Well, that's great. And having that new, fresh voice or that new, fresh approach with Alyssa in the band, is it? Do you enjoy the proactivity that she brings when she's like, I've got this idea or that idea?
Yeah. I mean, she's a very hard worker and she's very creative, but she also is a longtime fan of Arch Enemy, or she was a longtime fan, before she joined. So she understands Arch Enemy. She knows what's kind of. She's not trying to bring in ideas that are too
left field. Let's do a Britney Spears monologue right here. Yeah,
she's like she does Arch Enemy very, very well. You know. Yeah.
All right. Well, we're loving what you've done so far. We can't wait to hear some new music. Obviously, it's going to be a few years off, but
I'll hurry up.
Yes, please do. Yeah. What's next for you guys? Obviously, continuing the tour overseas.
It is. Yeah. I mean, we've just we've already got like the States. And a big European tour that we did, and a Japan tour. We've done that already on this album, but now we're here, and we're going into, after the Australian dates, we're going to Southeast Asia, 5 shows in China and stuff like that, and then back home for 3 weeks, back home for a little while, and then we start up again in May, and we do festivals in Europe and shows in Europe. And then probably back to the States, and then I mean we're booking 2019 now as well, so that's how it goes. I mean it's great because we have the momentum now, and that's kind of where you.
Well, look, if there's a super hardcore fan out there that has a bit of money behind him and he wants you to play a birthday party or his 40th birthday, something like that, is that something you consider down the track, or is that like no, we can't do that exclusivity?
We've never done that.
No,
we've never done that. Yeah. That could be fun.
I'm 31 now. That gives me 9 years to come up with enough money to get you guys to play my backyard. So, look, let's coincide in 9 years' time. We'll see what we can come up with.
All right, cool.
Excellent. Thank you so much for the chat. All the best with the future.
Cheers.
And
thank you very much.
Thank you for bringing Arch Enemy to Australia again.
Well, thanks for having us.
this is Ted from Amon Amarth, and you're listening to Wall of Sound Up Against the Wall.
We fought hard and prevailed brutally. We were fighting stormy seas, rolling thunder, piercing hail, battlefield, lit by lightning eagerly. We filled the waves with enemies hungrily. Ravens calling, home shore calls. We return on bloody seas. Twilight falls, darkness crawling. Support the beer for thirsty men, a drink that they have earned. And pour a beer for those who fell, for those who did not return. Raise your horns, raise them up to the sky. We will drink to glory tonight. Raise your horns for brave all the friends. We will meet where the beer never ends. No regrets. We went out to war and strive to protect King and country. Victory. Honor of those who give their life willingly. We will not grace upon the beer for thirsty men, a drink that they have earned. And pour a beer for those who fell, for those who did not return. Raise your horns, raise them up to the sky. We will drink to glory tonight. Raise your horns for brave all the friends. We will meet where the beer never ends. Raise your horns, raise them up to the sky. We will drink to glory tonight. Raise your horns, raise them up to the sky. We will drink tonight. Raise your horns, raise them up to the sky. We will drink to glory tonight. Raise your horns for brave all the friends. We will meet in Valhalla again.
Wall of Sound up against the wall backstage at Download Festival. Amon and Martha here, guys. How are we?
Good, very good.
I was going to say we turned the weather on for you today. It was a nice hot sunny day yesterday, and now it's turned to absolute shit. Is this the worst experience you've ever had at a festival before?
No, this is just a normal download. I never been to a download festival without the rain, so.
Really?
Yeah, exactly.
Because-
In England, it rains every time.
And everyone always talks about you need to bring gumboots, but here in Australia we're like, nah, it's beautiful weather, and then fucking turns into this. So
Yeah.
technically, like you're just playing at home.
Yeah, it's a mud festival. Fest.
So, all right, so you've obviously played Download quite a few times. This is our first outing. What are the experiences that you've noticed so far about coming to a festival in Australia compared to overseas? Are there a lot more drunken people or a lot more kangaroos?
I don't want to disappoint you, but to me it looks like any other festival. There haven't been any major differences.
Right.
No,
But
like there's metal festivals all over, pretty much the same, you know.
And so everyone always, jumps on Download, but you got festivals like Rock AM, and there's so many to go through. Are they fairly similar to each other?
Pretty much. I mean, obviously there's going to be some festivals that are a little bit different. I mean, like Hellfest, for instance. The scenario they have outside,
It's a lot of art and like they build a whole city
they
outside.
have
It's
cool
a lot
stuff burning and, all kind of shit. For us, it's not a big difference.
And look, and then you go outside and you see the Australian fans, and they're absolutely drenching out there right now. They've been drinking VB all day today. Are we a rowdy bunch to play for every time you come down here?
Oh yeah, it's always great fun.
All right, so let's talk about the fact that you put your album out 2 years ago, almost to the day. So tomorrow, but 2 years ago. Obviously, there has to be some new music in the works right now. Can we expect something soon, or are you still doing the tour cycle for this one?
We already started writing for the next one, but so this is basically the last shows we do for the Joms Viking. But yeah, we already started since we've been off. We've been home now for 6 months. So yeah, and I think we have something really good coming up.
Yeah, the stuff we got so far is fucking amazing. So we're really excited to actually enter the studio as soon as possible.
Now, without revealing too much, are we looking at any kind of differentiation in regards to recording process, or is it going to be fairly similar to what you've done in the past?
It's going to be different.
The music
we
will
need to
be...
save some information for the upcoming interviews when the album is coming out.
gotcha.
So, because if we talk about what's going to be different right now, it's not going to be interesting.
Yeah, gotcha, yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely going to be different. And it's exciting for us. And yeah, like Ted said, we're fucking pumped up and we are excited.
Well, it's been quite a long time since we've seen you here in Australia. We can't wait to see what you've got. Thank you so much for the opportunity in the chat. And get out there, drink some beers, and show us how you do it in Sweden.
All right.
Yeah, we'll do.
Hello there, this is Tommy.
Hello there, this is Hannes.
We are from Sabaton, and you're listening to
Wall
of
Sound
Up
Against
the
Wall!
Yeah!
Wall of Sound up against the wall.
Hey Tommy.
Hello.
Hey Hannes. Thank you so much for coming to talk to Wall of Sound, and it's a pleasure to have you here. We saw you play. It's been 5 long years since you were here. Tommy, I'm not sure you've ever been before, being that you joined the band kind of recently, or have you come before? Or
I have never been here. It's been a very long dream of mine to come here. Finally, I made it. I'm very glad to be here.
Feels good. You even got like the sun for a minute before the sun came out to greet you guys.
Yeah.
Everyone said it was going to rain all day and be all dirty, but I'm glad it's been sunny. How was the gig? It's been 5 years since you played here, you know? Did you have fun? Was it good out there?
Yeah. No, it was great. Really. Good crowd, good stage, good sound.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we just wrapped up a US North American tour basically, where we played indoors, you know, for 7 weeks. So to start off the festival season, if you will, like this in this beautiful country with this weather, we couldn't have hoped for more. So it's super excited to be here. So.
Yeah, cool. You guys seem genuinely taken aback by the response out there.
Absolutely.
There's more people than maybe you thought were going to be here? Or?
For sure. You would never take anything for granted, you know, like coming here, we haven't played here much at all, and then with this response, like, We're not worthy.
So what keeps a band from a country for 5 years? Is there like, is it just too hard to get here because it's so far away, or?
It's a very good question, actually. I guess how boring it may sound, but like you would have markets that you need to do, and then you kind of have to squeeze things in between. But when the time is right, like now, we try to come back and do more than just one show. So I guess the plan is to get over here a bit more often,
Yeah, awesome. And how are you finding it, Tommy? Like settled in well and truly now to the band. You're not so new anymore. Is living the dream?
Yes, sir. Living the life, living the dream. No, it feels great. I mean, it's been.
What's your tongue now?
Okay, I have to rethink that one. Well, as you see, I'm not allowed to say what I want.
It's very restricted.
Yeah, it's like a 3-year rule of that. Yeah. So you see what I was gonna say. Yeah, okay.
I love the band. The drummer.
Love the band. The drummer smells. Sorry, Chris wrote this. So.
Okay.
No, I mean it's been 1.5 years now since I joined, and I feel like I've been very, accepted by the crowd from the start. And of course, I was very worried about that. But it feels great, fantastic, I would say, to get so well accepted as the new player, because the crowd really loved Tobbe for his playing, for his charisma, for his hair, for his everything about Tobbe is just fantastic. So to come in and take over, replace that wasn't easy.
And Hannes, do you guys have like a Sabaton idol when you have to replace a member? Do you like get full auditions and then you like eliminate a few and they come back next week? What's the process to get a new guitarist?
We try to make it as dramatic as possible, usually. So, the first step would be a long row of interviews that takes about 6 months to go through our lawyers and all of that. So then we work out the legal stuff first.
Of course.
Then we check so it's not a wig, which was like immediately fine. And then kind of play a song or two. Two of the guys in the band, the singer and the bass player, knew Tommy personally already. So we were talking about it. You would always have people that you would, be interested in joining your band.
Yeah.
But so Tommy was the first choice, and he came in, and here we are. That's it. It was the easiest thing ever. It brings fresh blood. Fantastic musicians.
Make him carry all the equipment for the first couple of years.
Of course, it's all the benefits will come later. So.
3 years is the probationary period.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're standing between us because we might actually become tangled if we stand too close to each other. How do you guys? You guys have got some choreography going on stage. Waving the hair around all at the same time. Is that a natural thing, or you were like, guys, we need to make this like a cabaret show? There's got to be some cool moves in the middle of this.
It is pretty much. I don't. So
we have a couple of things actually. Like when me and Chris we stand next to each other, play the same thing, and we go do the same movements with the hair because we have the same length. Of course, Per is always invited to join us, but me and Chris, our hair is like more the same, so it fits better. Looks better. No, but of course we have some parts where all three of us stand and do some choreography.
But it comes naturally though, like all the stuff, like all the jokes and whatnot. It evolves from, I guess. Oh, that was cool, that worked, whatever, and then it kind of just stays there without being said. It will. So.
Or tackling Joachim in the middle of a set, which happened just before as well.
Yeah,
you
absolutely.
stood on him and he gave you did he pinch you on the nipple there?
He pinched me on the nipple, he kicked me in my butt. Chris pinched me in my nipple as well, the other one.
How are they okay? Are they okay? Will you recover?
Yeah, well,
you got
actually,
the strap right there,
Yeah, a funny story and true story. One of the last gigs we had on this American tour a couple of weeks ago, Joachim, for fun, like kicked me in the butt, but he hit me in the balls instead. And he was like, "Oh shit, he's faking real good." Very nice.
Pro wrestling, though.
Yeah.
Bad news. So he managed to get under there, like you were.
Yeah, well, in the ass and the balls. So.
That's terrible. I'm not laughing. That's terrible. It's terrible. It's not a funny story.
Well, I was laughing after 15 minutes. Then I was laughing because when the pain stopped.
That's it.
Yeah.
So you guys just having is it just a big fun tour? And you had fun in Melbourne. It was cool. You had a good time here.
Great, but the jet lag kicked in at 7. So I was like, I tried to drink a coffee at Starbucks, but I was like
falling asleep in the coffee. Well, we don't want to keep you for too long. You're very busy. very famous, busy, popular men who have lots of interviews and cool stuff and party groupies and rock stars and stuff. But I may use this last bit of it. Spruik yourselves, tell the world what's coming up, what's going on. Is there new music, new tours? Tell us what next. Free advertising space,
Well, we have a couple of gigs this summer. Not so many, but a couple of them. We're opening up for Iron Maiden. Again. It's going to be real fun.
No, not
so
at all.
cool.
Yeah, no, we do it like
I'll tell you a
this.
good story about that if there's time for it.
Yeah.
So we were supporting Maiden, but we ended up at Hellfest to do the deadliner spot. We played like 1:30, so we played after Iron Maiden.
Okay.
Not as the headliner, so the deadliner.
Yeah.
Just closing up
Closing
everything.
time, yeah.
So we're sitting in the or like on the side of the stage watching Maiden, and their stage manager comes up to us, Rick, which is a good friend of ours. Not at that time, we didn't know him that well. So he's like, "I need to have a word with you guys." And we're like, "Oh fuck, we're fucked. Somebody in our crew did something, or He's like, "Come with me," and it's like there was a couch, like sit down. So we were sitting there like, "Yes, sir." And it's like, "Yeah, the boys were talking in the dressing room. They just wanted to say thanks for this cool opportunity to open up for you guys, because they think it's gonna give them a good push in their career." But we were so scared that nobody even got the joke. It was like, "Sorry," or "Haha." Hey, I'm fucking with you. Get out of here.
Thank you, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah. Well, you clearly helped them out. They're very popular these days, Iron Maiden.
Yeah, it was cool to bring them to do so they can support it a little bit.
Bring them up to that Sabaton level. Hey guys, thanks so much for talking to us. It's been an absolute pleasure. We are massive fans here at Wall of Sound of your music. I didn't even know. I think Mick over there might have like a tattoo or a dozen shirts or something. He's going to get you to sign his camera. He's trying not to cry like a schoolgirl right now. So, yeah. Well, we appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thanks for talking to us. Cheers. Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Voices from the other side, hear them calling for my close now friends to rest side by side. They will never leave our hearts or fade away, live forever. They were far too young to die such a way. How many wasted lives, how many dreams they fade away, broken promises they won't be coming home. Oh, mothers, wipe your tears, your sons will rest a million years. Found their peace at last, has both unto friend and forget. And they knew they would die. Gallipoli left the letters in the sand. Such waste of life, Gallipoli. Dreams of freedom turn to dust. Hell is waiting where the ocean meets the sand, cliffs of burden, where the soldiers rushed into a certain death. At the shoreline, blood of heroes stains the land. Light a candle, one for each of them who fought and died in vain. There is no enemy, there is no victory, only boys who lost their lives in the sand. Young men were sacrificed, their names are carved in stone and kept alive. And forever we will honor the memory of them. And they knew they would die. God damn.
You're listening to Wall of Sound, Up Against the Wall.
the song that rounded out Limp Bizkit's set at Download Festival Australia. Take a look around on Wall of Sound Up Against the Wall. And the music festival was so well received this year that they are bringing it back in 2019 and also expanding it to Sydney as well. This is what we've wanted. This is something that has been a part of our lives for, the past decade or so. And now we have an opportunity to support a large-scale heavy music festival here in Australia. So do your best. When the lineup comes out, talk about it, tell your mates about it, buy your tickets and attend these shows so we can build this up and turn it into a touring festival again in future years as well. The expansion to Sydney is already a great start and we're looking forward to see what they come up with next year. But that's it for this special edition of the podcast. Don't forget to share it around, tell your mates about it, give us a rating as well too. And don't forget to check out all the coverage from Download Festival and the sideshows online right now at wallofsoundau.com. I'll leave you with these guys, the best band who performed on the day at Download Festival 2018. This is Gojira with Only Pain on Wall of Sound Up Against the Wall. My name is Browny and I'll catch you real soon.
Just another